What's up, bag holders? Main account time, baby. You saw the alert on the last video. Let's check silver here. Looks like we're still stuck on ETH. So I just like to start with commodities real quick. We'll go to the 1 hour, and we're looking for gold and Bitcoin just to see if we have an entry trigger. We do not. They're all running. It's okay. We already took our profits. Bitcoin might have an opportunity, but life is good. Market was down, so we know what that means. Let's go through here and check our swing trades. Obviously, we don't have to check the ones that are down, right? We only need to check the ones that are up. 59 on the RSI here, so that's not it. We don't want to sell it anyways. Look, we hold this thing tomorrow, we're going to lock in this dividend. 48 cents a share. Very nice. Pretty widespread down day, looks like. That one's not close on the RSI. 63 on this one. This is almost another situation where, just to get rid of all this stuff. Yeah. Where I almost don't mind selling up here at the high. You know, it's going to be close to the 70. It would have been, if I was watching it during the day, I would have sold it. So let's go ahead and put the order in here for NASDAQ. And remember, as fast and furious as we've been buying them, we got to start selling some of them or we're going to run out of money, right? So it's okay. Extended hours. All right, that one's in. All right, that takes us all the way to the flips, right? So since the market was down, we did get EVIX as well. So that's probably the one we're just going to buy. Just like we did in the other account, right? So you can see I do eat my own cooking. I believe we got it, didn't we? We sure did. Well, it dropped another 10 cents. 620 is what we just got filled. Just going baby small, no big deal. All right. So that's it for the flips. If I had a bunch of cash flow, it would be different. We would buy more, but I don't have a lot of cash right here, so we'll stick to it. I'm going to go ahead and get my spreadsheet up and start making some adjustments here. We did get, gotta get off the public account mode here. Get into the big seat here. All right. So on the swing trades, got EVIX. And it looks like we got a total. Alright. So, let's see what else filled. We put our sell order in for the NASDAQ. We got filled on our water company, AWR. And all of our orders got filled, so that's not a big concern, but I want to have record of it for when it sells. And then it's also a double check to see if I need to, Southern filled, if I need to cancel a buy order, right? I don't want to just let these orders sit out there. These are precise entry triggers, and if it don't hit right, it don't hit right. It's fine. Cisco hit. Oh, looks like we had that one in there. It must have filled yesterday while we were on the video. And Philip Morris hit. BPL hit. Stanley Black & Decker hit. Colgate. Yeah, Target. Bank of America. Expeditors. We went to sell that, and obviously the market just fell today. So no big deal. Now what we do is we're going to go through on the daily and just see if any of these swing trades have set up. No matter what the trend of the market is or any of that, we can always find some money to buy stocks if the setup's right. There's triple Qs and no 30. I always look at that one. The triple Qs are usually so bullish, but when they go down, just like we saw through COVID, they go way down. All right, we got all that done. Looks like the income stuff's not going so hot. Whoa. How we got hammered. Woo. Damn. Alright. Here we go. We're going to let it rip. This is going to be a quick one. I can just feel it. That was still up. McDonald's was loving it. That one's close. We had a bunch of close ones. Alright. Kimberly Clark. That is an entry. $123.43. You've got stocks that lead and lag, so if you have enough money, that's why I didn't show this on the public account, but if you have enough money, well, you can take advantage of a lot of opportunities. There's always some kind of opportunities. You know, your entry criteria just changes where your exit criteria is, right? Kimberly Clark. And remember, I don't care if it fills, it fills. If it don't, it don't. It's all good. Life is good. We just find the next one. Wow, look at this one. Procter & Gamble did beat earnings today. Looks like today was also the X date. But this is a setup. Got the 30 RSI, and you got this 5 poking. So some people wait for a pullback and all this other stuff, and they're probably better traders than me. That's okay. That's A-okay with me. We'll take this one and at 150.03. I'm not worried about saving a few pennies. When you have an abundant mindset and you've worked hard for several years and you actually have some money, you can just roll with it. All right, this one got filled. Procter & Gamble. And we got filled at $149.95 per share. And I'm very happy about it. Now, see, if I had looked at FinViz or the financials or something like that, I probably wouldn't even took it. So that's why I like having some technicals, and then with the flips, we get the value, and then when we sell premium, we get time, right? Which may be the most valuable thing of all, right? So, all right, we'll keep chucking. That was 30. Like he's still running. I guess that makes sense, don't it? I just shell shocked every time I see Intel. We had that thing for so long. Verizon's turned into the same story. There's the Hershey people been buying. I'm waiting. This is a pretty sweet stock, but I don't think it's ready yet. If it was lower, it would be a value stock. If it was higher, we would have the momentum, right? So I kind of want either one. And I really, truthfully, don't care which one. It's in my investing account, so I guess I'm slightly biased to up the upside, but I really could care less. I turn those gains, stock gains, unrealized into 30. That's a good setup into cash flow. So there's the lows, the dividends, sniper. That's tempting, but it doesn't follow the plan. If we had more money, we would have bought it as part of the flip strategy. But we want to buy it in cash, so it's not happening. Lowe's is on the lows. Energy, man, they can't wait to fill them tanks and airplanes up, can they? They give them that 93 too, probably. They give them that high octane to make them really pay. I hope nothing kicks off because it's not. Nobody ever wins a war, but some things you just can't control, man. Look at that guy, Abbott Labs. That might be something there in a few. Looks like they had good earnings. We are in earnings season. And I would be faster going through this, but I'm looking at the computer all day. It's been a good change, though, I think. It's an adjustment, but in the long term, yeah, I don't trade big lots. I just had it at one point, and I was just curious if it would ever recover. So far, nope. All right. Now, one last thing I wanted to talk to you about, and I kind of brought it up yesterday, was VGR. And I closed this down, and even though I tried to still explain it, it was kind of old. But if you look at your strike here for the 10 on the call side, well, the last one was $1.15. So if you sold it for 10, but you got paid $1.15, that's really $11.15. See, my cost basis is 11 and a quarter. See, so it's not there yet, but it's to a point where even if the stock price never reaches 11.36, which would be my 1% sell target, I could guarantee this money it would have to be $140 for me to consider it, right? But I could guarantee $140, and then I would have until the expiration date to see if it closed below $10. So if it crashed, I would keep that money, that $100, and per 100 shares, I got almost 400 shares. So I'd keep $400 and may not even have to sell the stock, you know. So it's just different ways to think about it. And as stocks get closer, I at least explore it. You can see this isn't huge. This is only 2 days away. Okay. I'm not really that interested in going really far out. Like if I wanted to go out all the way till December 20th at the $10, I could sell that sucker for $225. So that would be a $12.25 sell, essentially, right? 10 for the stock and then $225 for the premium. And my cost basis is only $11.25, right? So what is that? $8%? A dollar is 8.88%. So if I wanted to lock in from now until December for 8%, I can do it right now. Of course, you have a bid and ask here. This is a bid and ask. Yeah, so last is over here. Yeah, I don't trade options on here, but I can illustrate the options chain here for you guys. So yeah, so it'd be 11.65 minus the cost basis of 11.25. That's 40 cents. That'd be 3.5% in 2 months. So there's 6 2-month periods in a year. So times 6. That's a 21% return. If you could do it every 2 months, which you're not going to, but for that segment of time, it's actually a pretty good value. Maybe something I should consider. But right now the bid is 185, so you at least get the bid. That's 20 cents more. So what's 60? That's 5.3% from here to the end. And you just straight up collect the stuff. Maybe somewhere in the mark, maybe I could lock in some serious money. Maybe I should consider that versus just selling the shares outright. But just different things to think about. And even though these strike prices are very far away, if it was a share that I wanted to keep, like say it was McDonald's or something, right? Something big quality. I could sell this for $1.25 profit and still collect this money, at least 80 cents, $80 for 100 shares. And it may never reach $12.50. So I may get to keep the hold of the shares, right? And at that point, you'd get the $12.50 plus 80 cents. That's $13.30 minus your cost basis. You'd make $2.05 in profits, which is 18.22% for 2 months. But it has to go above $12.50, right? So I like to do the shorter term ones, but if you understand how options work on the sell side, you're only selling these. You're not going to buy these. Leave that to the professionals and the gamblers. But I just want to illustrate the point that just because you get a hold of some shares and I'm low on them, 11.25 is my price, and we're under where I bought it. See, but I could still lock in all this money. So if you keep your cash high and you don't have a lot of freaking borrow margin and stuff, you have a lot more options to make money. The game gets so much easier once you have a little bit of money, and that's really the motivation for me sharing this with you guys. So I hope it's helpful. If it is, let me know, and have an awesome evening. We'll catch you tomorrow. Peace out.